Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tori if you're new here, and today I am giving you a grocery haul. Something happened though. I was supposed to stay under $50. I ended up spending $150, and we went to a store that we have never been to. We've been there one time, but we were not members. So Sam's Club. I know a lot of you shop at Sam's Club regularly, or Costco, and we've just never become members because it was just my husband and I for the longest time. But with the kids and with his schedule, we thought it was smarter to get the membership. But we're also so cheap, we did not want to pay the $46 to get the membership, $100 if you get like the membership plus or something. So I heard from a bunch of people that today or tomorrow was the last day to buy a membership. You could get it for $8. So I ended up going in, grabbing that membership for $8. Unfortunately, it stops on June 26th, but I'm glad I did. I put a poll up on Instagram about things that you can buy or, at Sam's Club that are your favorite things to buy. And it doesn't have to be just for your prepper pantry or anything. It could just be your favorite buys. And I will say there are a few things, that don't make sense to buy it in bulk there, but we tried to look at every single thing possible. I did research before I did this haul. So $150 will last us, the whole month for some of these items, but we always get juice and milk, and then my husband always gets some sort of roll for sandwiches. So that's just a staple that we get every single week. So I went in today, I woke up today thinking that I had the meal plan set and the groceries and what we wanted to get, but then this came across my feed that Sam's Club was offering the $8 membership. My husband had the day off, so it was just nice to go as a family and check it out, check out what the hype was. So I'm going to turn you around, show you the grocery haul. I'm gonna put prices down with each thing that I got. Sometimes I can do that with grocery hauls. If you want me to do that more often, I will. I know people are interested in prices. I certainly am myself and enjoy looking at hauls like that. So I can do that for you. And then I will show you the meal plan. It switched a little bit, but we have a lot. We have some good finds. So I hope this is helpful. Let's get you turned around. If you are new here, we would love it if you hit that subscribe button. We make videos 4 to 5 times a week about everything. We are preppers. We like to shop on a budget, and my little slogan here on the channel is a natural approach to a creative existence. But I should factor in there that we do everything on the cheap, every single aspect of our life. So if you're into saving money, which should be a thing you're into right now in today's economy, then please hit that subscribe button. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, and I'm gonna get you turned around to show you what we got. All right. Here is everything laid out. I have a few things to chat about when I get to them, but we are going to start right over here with Panera mac and cheese. These are 4 single-serve cups, and my husband loves Panera mac and cheese. If you didn't know, I used to work there, and don't tell anybody, but they used to throw out all the food. I'm sure they still do. So my friends and I would take a lot of the food. Honestly, I worked 3 jobs in college, and I was going to school full time. So, we ate what we could. So we always had these in the freezer at home. And I think my husband's 19-year-old self missed it a little bit. But we got Panera mac and cheese. Other items. We got chocolate chip cookies, $5.98, not a bad deal. These are not plant-based. If you have just stumbled upon this video, I am plant-based while my family eats a standard American diet, but I have not been really eating too many sweets. If I eat a sweet, it is in the form of fruit, so the kids will love these. My husband will like these classic chocolate chip cookies. Next up, tomatoes on the vine. I will admit I only needed a few tomatoes, but I like to have these. I eat probably maybe 1 to 2 tomatoes a day, which is probably terrible, the acidity in them alone, but I eat them in the morning on toast, and then I eat them in a salad. Sometimes I take them and make sauces. I make ranchero sauce, which is really good, tomato sauce, really anything you want, but these were a good find. And then over here, apple juice, that's a staple that we get every single week. So we got some Mott's apple juice for the kids. Over here, tri-color coleslaw. This was a killer deal, so of course I'm going to make halushki with it. I have some Polish in me, and I love halushki. I love cabbage, and this blends specifically with my pierogis. Sometimes I put them in spring rolls. That's like one of my favorite ways, but cabbage is awesome. It freezes well too, so if I need it to, we will freeze it, which I probably will. This is quite a bit. Yeah, 2 pounds just for me. I don't know. We'll probably freeze half of that. And then we got the hoagie rolls, $6.98. I think that's pretty good for the 12 count. My son really loves jelly sandwiches on these. He could probably eat like 2 of these a day. He lives off of jelly sandwiches. I try and do peanut butter in there, but he doesn't like it. So I've been sprinkling in chia and hemp seeds, and he actually doesn't notice. So that's good. Just a little extra added nutrition there. And then lemons. I get lemons every week too, so add that to the milk and juice and eggs and rolls list. I eat probably a lemon a day, to be honest with you. I cannot drink water without it, so we got some lemons. I will say, as an organic vegetable and produce buyer, it was a little disappointing to not see a big, I guess, selection of organic veggies, but I get it. So we will probably be getting some organic veggies later on in the week. Smoked Gouda pimento dip. My husband likes dip like this with like crackers, and I think it can freeze well. So we just got a big thing of that. And then for my daughter, she usually drinks oat milk, but she can also drink lactose-free milk. So we are trying that out, 2% reduced fat, lactose-free. I will say that there was not a large selection of dairy when it came to like milks and yogurts and things like that. So anywho, fig bars. I was talking to my friend Taylor over at Taylor Elmore. She's amazing, and I think I got her turned on to these fig bars. I could be wrong. Taylor, correct me if I am. And she found them at Sam's Club, and when I put this poll on Instagram, I'm so glad she answered because I totally forgot and wouldn't have gotten these, but the kids love these fig bars. So blueberry and raspberry, 32 twin packs. I think that's a great deal as well. And then we got some mac and cheese. This is just going to be easy for a weeknight meal for the kids or something like that. And then we needed coffee. I don't know. This was like an okay price if you don't get the Seattle's Best on sale, but we will definitely go through this. We drink coffee every day, all day. I don't know about you. And then the dark chocolate crunch. My husband wanted some of these, but I did want to check to see if they're vegan. No, there's milk fat in there. Well, he will probably enjoy these, and I know my son will, so that's fine. He thought this was a good deal. And then the rotisserie chickens, I feel like you can't go there without getting them. Everyone talks about them. That was the most, like, I guess, answered thing when I put the poll out, get the chicken. So $4.98, that's a pretty good deal. Asparagus, I could eat asparagus all day. I was super excited that I found 2 pounds of asparagus. My husband was laughing. He's like, no one eats that much. I'm like, I do. So we got a pretty good deal on that. And then if you know, the family really loves this honey smoked salmon. Pretty awesome. I mean, the price was only $1 or $2 different than normal, but I thought that was, a good deal. We should have got a few more, but the salmon, I don't know, I didn't see any wild caught, and it was a little on the pricey side for the farm raised, so I was kind of surprised about that, but no big deal. And then we got 2% reduced fat milk. This is still cheaper than the grocery store, so anywho, that is it. So it's kind of a small haul, but like big in a sense because they're larger packs. I'm going to get this put away, and then I will turn you around and show you the meal plan of the week. All right, I totally forgot the thing that cost the most. This was $35. My husband drinks one of these a day before the gym. Yeah, before the gym, I believe. I could be wrong, but he found these, and they come down to like $1, a little over $1.50 a can. So I mean, he thought it was a good deal. I got a question. Hold on one sec. So I got a question in the Q&A about, and I'm in the process of editing that, so I'll go in more depth about this, but it is if we shop separately, and we always have, because we shop so differently. We are so different when it comes to spending money. I think it balances each other out, but it has been something that we always struggle with, I feel like, and I'm comfortable with sharing that with you all. And we've learned to navigate around that. I mean, we've been together for a long time, but it definitely gets tricky. I love a good sale. And my husband does too, but when it comes to, I guess, purchases, we just think about it differently, just like everybody does. But so normally we are not shopping together. So would I have bought that huge case of energy drinks? Probably not, but it was my suggestion to buy them when I was with him, because I was like, you drink one of these every single day. Sometimes they go up in price, sometimes they go way down in price, but you can't always find the flavors that you like, and he was like, yeah, you're right. So that was quite a chunk of the bill, so I would not really include that in our weekly grocery haul here, but I did want to say that. And I wanted to say I'm going back for Prepper Pantry things, because holy cow, I thought I was getting good deals with all of the research I've been doing on prices and all these things, but the basics: beans, rice, oils, dried milks, like everything that you can think of is there. And I've had so many people tell me where to get 5-gallon buckets. We have a bunch, because I think I bought them 2 years ago. I can't remember. I bought them from Lowe's. I think it was 5 for $25. But I know a lot of people can get them for $1, $3, $5, and they have so many places to get them. So I think I'm going to go back and get some more. Right now in my 5 gallons, I have rice, I have beans, and flour. So, I don't know. And one of the flours is in the freezer. So I don't know. I can go back in and show you. I follow a girl on here, Carla McKenzie, and I will link her channel. Well, that's her channel name. So I will link her channel down below, but she's great. She has the personality to go in the store and kind of show you and talk to you during, store hours when people are there. So it's a little tricky for me to do that, but I'd love to go in and kind of show you what my ideas are for the Prepper Pantry. You've seen Dollar Tree from me, you've seen Kroger, but I really want to go in and kind of show you Sam's Club, not Costco because we're not members, but other stores like that. So if you want to see in-store things, let me know. Again, I'm going to put this away and I will show you the meal plan for the week. All right, I always have to apologize in advance for my handwriting, but for breakfast, we are going to do tofu and egg taquitos. So mine will be tofu, everyone else's will be egg. We're going to put some beans in there and then bell pepper and onion, roll them up in the corn tortillas, and then I'm going to put them in the oven at 400 for 10 minutes, and then you can dip them in whatever you want. We have some pancakes in the running. That was in the freezer. I kind of showed you the inventory that I was taking. And then we have a lentil gravy and biscuits. So it's just like sausage gravy, but with lentils instead. My husband isn't here for breakfast, so he kind of is on his own. I don't know if you remember, I'd say a couple months back, I made a huge freezer pantry video, things to use up, and I did a bunch of burritos. He's still living off of that, and energy drinks and coffee, so he's good to go. For lunches, we always do leftovers. I typically do a big salad with roasted potatoes, some sort of fruit, sauerkraut, and then I do ginger dressing and a bunch of veggies. That's typically the salad that I eat. It is my favorite. And then for dinners, we're doing halushki just because we got all that cabbage. We also got some summer roll. I'm sorry, I should probably tell you what halushki is if you don't know. It's just pasta noodles. I'm going to do fettuccine, a lot of oil or butter of your choice. I just usually kind of put mine to the side and don't use that. And then we just put a bunch of cabbage in there. You can put pork if you wanted to, but it's really tasty. It seems plain. It is plain, but we love it. So halushki, and then summer rolls. We're doing summer rolls because we have more cabbage. So that is just some spring roll wrappers, and then I put some bell pepper in there, some broccoli. I put some marinated tofu, roll it up in there with the cabbage, and I actually don't eat them like that. I like to crisp them up in a pot. They are super tasty as is, but I love serving it with this homemade mango peanut sauce. It's very, very yummy. Or I have the Trader Joe's soyaki in there. That's really good too. And then we have some spaghetti squash, so I'm going to serve that with some pasta, some of the rotisserie chicken for my husband, and then some homemade pesto that I have frozen in there. If you couldn't tell, we're trying to clean out the freezer. And then for the next night, I want to do coconut tofu and rice. We have some shrimp in there, and I'm going to do some coconut shrimp for everybody else. I just need panko breadcrumbs, which I'll have to hunt for. I'm pretty sure I have some somewhere, but I mix that with coconut shreds, and then I marinate the tofu. It's really easy. I just bake it in the oven, and then I serve it over some rice with some of that extra mango from the night before, from the summer roll sauce, and some avocado. It's very, very good. And then the next night we're going to do kebabs with pineapple. We have one over here looking pretty sad, so I'm going to take it and freeze it, and then I'm going to do some bell pepper, potato, and tofu on mine, and then I'll just do chicken and shrimp for everybody else. And then one of these nights we're going to have leftovers, but the easy night is going to be that salmon that we got, the mac and cheese, and some asparagus, and that is it. This is a really easy meal plan. I've heard it from all of you that you want to see some meals that are just a little bit easier. I know some of mine are complex when it comes to plant-based meals, so we are keeping it simple, and I wanted to share it with you this week. All right, and that is going to do it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed my big mistake. I always think of Arrested Development. If you're not familiar with that show, you won't get it, but one of the sons, Job, says, "I've made a huge mistake," and that is what I thought of as we're pulling out of Sam's Club, but I'm glad I shared that with you. Normally, I would not spend that much. When you're on a budget, you're just like, oh my goodness, but this is different. It's different because these large bulk items will last us throughout the entire month. So let me know what your favorite item is at Sam's Club to buy. Let me know any ideas you have for future videos. As always, stay adventurous, stay creative. I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.